The Amazon Prime Video travel documentary follows James as he jaunts across Italy and Sicily experiencing the cars, wine and food they offer. It follows his 2019 series Our Man in Italy, and James May was hoping to head to the US next. But the Grand Tour host explained it might not happen. Speaking exclusively to Express.co.uk about the show's future, James shared, "We were supposed to be filming in the USA and I actually announced it on Twitter and various other places. Then about 2 days later we realized we couldn't do it." The former Top Gear star explained, "The problem was COVID restrictions, and to be honest, the evacuation of Afghanistan meant that we couldn't get visas in time. Plus, also COVID protocols made it too complicated." Fortunately, James and the crew were able to travel across Europe, and so he headed to Italy. "It wasn't completely sprung on us because we always have several ideas lined up, and partly, it was in our back pocket as possible for the future," he shared. "So we haven't blown America out of the water. We just didn't do it at that time. Well, it would be nice to do another one," he continued. "And that all depends on how well this one is received. America is still very much on the list. So we have a lot of ideas for America already sorted out. So it would be a shame to waste it." But whether or not the series returns, it seems James has relished being able to work with his usual two co-stars. Speaking of ditching Jeremy Clarkson and Richard Hammond for the documentary, he admitted, "I didn't phone him up. I was pleased not to have them, to be honest. When I am making a TV show by myself I can just keep going, it's great, until the crew tell me to shut up." But while he may not be clashing with his co-stars, James has argued with his bosses. "Oh, God, yeah, all the time," he admitted. "If I was left to my own devices in Italy, I would, and this is how we construct the show. I always say I'd like to do this, and they rather begrudgingly allow me to do those things, but then the crew and producers come up with some surprises. It just makes better telly if I don't know what is coming up. If I was left to my own devices I would do craft, art, I'd look at some famous buildings and I would explore some spas. The crew and producers basically want me to be uncomfortable, dress up, have a terrible time and hurt myself."